You had 9 days to prepare for this game, but did you expect that kind of reaction from the Brentford game?
I wanted a different approach. I wanted a different attitude, and that is what they bring on the pitch, and that's what makes me satisfied. But it's only a start. We have to keep humble. I think we can play much better if we have a little bit more composure, give an extra pass, and we can much more dangerous. Because what I say, we have good players, but now be a team and be a good spirit, and then you will act. And that is what we saw today in moments, but also when you have to make the game, you have to be better on the ball.
Eric, specifically, you mentioned attitude, fighting spirit. It was absolutely amazing to watch. But what actually have you done during the week, and what have you said to the players?
It's not always about what we said. What I said then, we have to act, not to talk a lot, just to act and make sure you are a team and battle and also be brave. Give each other options when we have the ball. So it's not only about spirit. When we out of possession, yes, we want to press. And sometimes I think strikers that they cannot do it because they have to save the energy for the offensive actions. Nowadays football, both is a demand. You have to bring it on the pitch, out of possession, and then you can be a threat in possession. And that is what you saw. It makes me happy that Rashford and Jadon Sancho made the goals.
You gave the captaincy to Bruno Fernandes. Do you think that was the biggest difference in his performance tonight? Because he was absolutely sensational from minute 1 to 90, never stopped working.
I think he took the responsibility, and I think it encouraged him, the captaincy, and I think he showed leadership together with Rafa Varane. I think definitely on the pitch they make a huge difference, but that is what they have to bring. And I think it's not only them two. I think we need more leaders. When we want to get a winning team, we need more leaders, and we need the spirit what we showed today.
And what they showed tonight, obviously the players earned the right to play. Sometimes you think the team turns up and they think they can just play their nice football, but they've got to earn their right, and they've done that tonight with their tackling, as you said, with the spirit, with their energy. They gave everyone a boost, and you must be over the moon with it.
I was happy with it, but they have to bring it every game. And not in only one game. Of course, we are happy. I know the rivalry against Liverpool, but don't bring it only against Liverpool. Every Premier League game is difficult, is heavy, so you have to bring it in every game. This organization and this intensity, and it starts once again with the spirit.
Eric, the intensity was too much for Liverpool to cope with throughout the game. So you talk about you need that spirit every game, but sort of what you did almost tactically, some of the decisions in the game. Obviously, David De Gea went long with every ball. You picked 3 strikers who had pace to run behind. There's obviously a lot of important thought tactically for the game as well.
Yeah, of course, tactical is also a part of it, and of course you see where can you have weapons in the game, and we play on speed in front. That's quite clear. And also I want to have the Christian Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes. We have playing midfield. They can give a pass, and together with Scott McTominay, I must say he played also a magnificent game. They were really good. In the midfield was good in balance, and then you can hurt an opponent. And I think we can do it of possession, out of building up, but also in the transition. And definitely we play on the transition today.
I asked you about Martinez when we did the interview a few days ago. He was excellent tonight. What do you think about his performance in terms of coming up against a top quality team, but a team who played slightly different, maybe trying to play through the lines and play in behind? He dealt with it fantastically well.
I saw the same, but I know he can do both. He is for a defender. His skills, his technical skills are quite good, and his fighting spirit is there, and also his positioning and his battling over the ground, but also in aerial. He's not the tallest, but he has a good timing.
You made big selection decisions as well this evening, Eric, leaving out Harry Maguire, who you made the captain, or you kept as captain in the summer, and also Cristiano Ronaldo. Can I ask how difficult those decisions were to make and how those players reacted to the news?
Personal is always difficult, but I have the decisions to make. Once I will say I have a squad, and we have to use the squad, and we play 50, 60 games, and so we will, from game to game, we will see what team we have to pick, and I don't have to mentioned Harry Maguire and Ronaldo are amazing players, and they will play a role in the future as well, and in the short future as well.
And can you tell us how important Casemiro is going to be for you? We saw him here this evening watching.
We were talking about leadership, and today we had leadership on the pitch, but he is the one as well. He knows the game, he knows how to win. So he, in his career, he wins so many trophies. So, and that's important to have that in your team. Rafa Varane has it. So with him and Casemiro, you have another one. Ronaldo has it. So you need some, and it's like a guidance for young players who didn't achieve till now the trophies, but that is what we want to achieve. So I hope their presence will be a huge stimulation to the rest.
It's a big signing for the club. The transfer window is still open. Ideally, how many more would you like to bring here?
You can never tell. We said from the beginning we want to bring the right players in, and not any players. I think now, again, we have the right player. I'm convinced of that. And the window is not closed. You see, you need numbers, but not only numbers, you need quality. And they give so much, and I think when you bring it on the pitch, you will get stronger physically, mentally. But if you have to bring it every 3 days, you need, especially in front, you need numbers, quality numbers.
Erik, good luck with it, and thank you so much for joining us tonight, and go and enjoy the victory. Congratulations.
Yeah, please.
Thank you very much. The language is coming on beautifully as well, and the industrial language. Thank you. Erik, thank you very much. Just give us an idea, Gary, from your perspective, what an impact he's been able to have over the last 9 days on that group.
I'm absolutely stunned, to be honest with you, Dave. I didn't think that was possible tonight, what I saw, in terms of response, because I thought that the players had sort of cemented what they do week in, week out now over many months at the end of last season, the start of this season. So what's happened this week, I don't know, but they've responded. Maybe the slight changes in personnel, making brave decisions. Obviously, the captain, the star player have both been left on the bench, which means the manager just gains a little bit of gravitas maybe with other players. I think Bruno has responded. I think that obviously Martez at the back has played well alongside Varane. I don't know what it is, but I can't believe what I've just witnessed. I mean, Liverpool weren't at the best, let's be really clear, but they weren't at the best against Crystal Palace and Fulham. But it was just the effort difference that we saw from Manchester United. They've outrun Liverpool, they've outsprinted Liverpool, and we've questioned that a number of times on this show over the last sort of 12 months that they're not capable of doing it. They've shown tonight they are capable of doing it.
Is that the biggest surprise, Jamie? And we will come on to what happened to Liverpool tonight, but in terms of Manchester United, from where they were against Brentford.
Yes, I mean, listen, we said it throughout commentary, they're outstanding. You could feel it in the first 30 seconds. Bruno Fernandes sprinted sort of Alisson. You could feel it was going to be that type of the game. And the disappointment for me was that Liverpool weren't ready for the derby game. And that for me is unforgivable. I mean, I absolutely love this team, what they've done over the last 4 or 5 years, and you can very rarely throw that at them. But it's happened too often this season. In the first 3 league games, it's happened twice where they don't look ready for a game, and that's something I think that we're worrying sort of Jurgen Klopp right now. What I would say, and listen, I thought Manchester United was brilliant, but tonight was a different game than what they had in the first 2 games, where they had 70% of the ball, and the other team did to United what they've done to Liverpool tonight, where they looked intense, the running stats. When you have 70% of the ball, as United did, the opposition are normally going to run more than you have more sprints than you. So the games will be different coming forward, but in terms of intensity, their attitude that the managers asked for, it was night and day compared to Liverpool.
He brushed off my question, Roy, on emotions tonight, Erik Ten Hag, but